You look great and you're like with your cool outfit, so it's all good. Yeah, no, I just want to know like why did you come up with this word karma marketing? Like what was it?
I have to begin with the starting point. I was the brand consultant in my career. I'm still practice brand consulting,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not in consumer product. I'm in the corporate branding. Okay, because when you're talking about consumer branding, it's too much on marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really believe in advertising and marketing that much anymore. So when I'm talking about branding, it's more like it's art. It's a way that you have to be able to identify your sense of self, identify your true value. It's not about only about gaining the market share. And when I practice the corporate branding, I came across what my king taught to Thai people when he was King Rama IX. Okay, he has a philosophy that he called the sufficiency economy philosophy.
Uh-huh.
You probably heard about it. And if you follow my LinkedIn or whatsoever, I mentioned to that concept a lot. The sufficiency economy, I think, is developed based on the concept of Buddhism, the moderation, the middle path. Okay, the middle part. The king always used this to sort of like as a tool for Thai people to make themselves be able to start from self-sufficient. You have to be able to help yourself first, and then you go on and help other people.
Right.
Okay. And when he introduced this concept, I think it's the time that the Asian country they try to be like a number one in Asia, like Singapore. We have to be a tiger, and the
Yeah.
king say it doesn't matter that you want to be a tiger or you want to be a king in the forest, but make sure that every single person has something to eat, has some thing in life that have enough to survive. That's why he introduced the philosophy of the sufficiency economy. Okay, and because of the concept of the moderation, he said that in English or in the Western world right now, if you follow the trend in sustainability, people start talking about the growth, right? Like, oh, we have to slow down. We have to degrowth. We cannot grow anymore. But I think in Buddhism, in our belief, you don't have to go that extreme. Only the in the middle part, it should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
When we say that greed is something that destroy the world, greed has also some positive aspect because the right amount of greed can be the motivation. But if you have too much greed, that greed will control you. So moderation is something more like a human wisdom. If you
Mm.
can find the balance or find the equilibrium in work, in life, in everything, and to be able to get into the point of moderation for each person. The king say that you have to understand like three factors in life. The first one, the first circle is about knowing yourself. Okay. The second one is about you got to understand the consequence. Everything has a consequence. Okay. And the last factor, he talking about self-immunity. Like people cannot just only focus on the present. You have to make sure that your future is secure. Okay. For the first factor, knowing yourself, I think that relates directly to branding, right?
It's true.
Branding is a sign that can make you file your DNA.
Yes.
So very simple to understand. The second circle of factor that he say is about consequence. Actually, when you're talking about consequence, it's mean karma.
True.
Karma is consequent,
Yeah.
right? And when we say karma or consequent, the new generation probably feel like oh, this own thinking, own saying.
Yeah.
Karma is very boring, but actually consequent, I think, is equivalent to the term footprint right now.
Yep.
So
Correct.
karma and footprint are the same thing,
Yeah.
right? So when you understand the consequence of any action and you apply this to marketing,
Mm.
then the karma marketing start to make sense to you.
Yes.
Like I still believe in the competency, the power of marketing,
Mm-hmm.
but it's got to be used in the right way.
Mm.
Instead of use marketing to create a hate, to create something negative, to create the sense of ownership that I have to own that, I have to have that. We can use the same strength of marketing to create something that more harmony,
Yeah.
to create a positive behavior.
Yeah.
So I think the karma marketing is about teach the marketing people to understand the consequence of propaganda, the consequence of communication.
Mm.
I think it's very simple like this.
Yes. It sounds simple. I mean, I like the correlation to becoming more aware of our methods, our approach, tactics, because they all lead to some sort of outcome.
Yeah,
And
you just have to be like be more mindful.
yeah.
And you have to think that when you work on the marketing, stop talking or thinking only about the consumer. You have to think about citizen. You
Yeah.
have to think about every single life because it's so India. The people who's going to expose to your message, it's not only your consumer.
Mm.
So the marketing, if they open their mind and they're aware that everyone can be their target, or
Yeah.
stakeholder can be their target, and they start to have an empathy to every sector,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
they can have a chance to create the good marketing.
Yeah. I agree with you. Do you pass on this knowledge to younger marketers that you work with in Thailand?
Yes, I have a project that I call Por Lao Di in Thai.
Okay.
Por Lao Di, direct translation is enough is good.
I love it.
Enough is good.
Enough is
So
good.
I try to teach the young entrepreneur that
Ah,
if they apply the philosophy of the sufficiency economy into their practice, they would know that first they have to develop their business
yeah.
to at the stage that's strong enough to share it to other people.
Yeah.
I think right now business too much focus on themselves.
Yes.
They
Very
don't
profit
do the
driven.
sharing. They don't do anything like share to other people except if they can get the score in the CSR or the score in the ESG. But
Yes.
if you remember the last circle of my king teaching, that talking about the self-immunity.
Yes.
I think the best immunity for business is the love that people give to the brand.
It's
Okay.
true.
So if the marketing understand this important condition that in addition to make people buy your product, you have to make sure that they love your brand and
Mm.
they will be advocacy to your brand.
Yes.
They have a relationship, they bond with your brand. I think that's the new KPI of marketing, not just
Love.
the market share.
How do we make our customers love our brand? That's a big question. Definitely not easy. I mean, I think a lot of,
We can do it because if you look at the social media, right now we have to forget about the consumer.
yeah.
What we have to try to build is a brand fan, right?
Yes.
If you can create the brand fan, the fan club of your brand is in a very high risk.
Yeah.
It's too risky because no one will protect you, no one will yell to the other people for you. But when you are the love brand, for example, maybe some people post into the social media, the Facebook, that I came to this hotel. I found it very disappointed because of the food or because whatsoever.
Yeah.
Those brand fans will jump into the conversation and
Yeah.
probably protect you immediately. Like,
Yeah.
oh no, give them a chance, maybe you this and that. So I think
Yes.
marketing has to build the strength, the love strength for the brand.
Yeah.
And
To
then it's a new job of marketing today. And
agreed.
they
And
can,
it's very hard though to
yeah,
create
do
loyalty.
that. They understand the word karma. That
Yes.
if they do good to the market, if they do good to the consumer, if they do good to the people, people will return the favor.
Interesting. I love that correlation. I resonate with your values. I hope to see more of leaders and experts like you in the corporate world as well, not just in our own little world, because
And then we have a lot of like a real case happen in Thailand based on this king philosophy.
uh-huh,
I have one interesting story to share if you have time.
of course.
During the COVID, during the COVID, one of my friends called me and say, Louis, I just went to the hospital and the doctor, all of the doctors, the nurse didn't have anything to eat. They're too busy because of the COVID patient. Can you help me prepare like a meal box and give to the hospital so they can have something to eat? Okay. I don't know. I just say, oh, yes, I can do it. Because if she believes that I can do it, I feel
Yeah.
like it's a good thing I have to do it. No
Yes.
matter what, I will do it. So I call my, most of my clients are the big corporation.
Yeah.
So I call one of the leading food brand in Thailand and said, tell them, oh, we need a lunch box to send to the doctor, that, because of the COVID, no one has a food kitchen. They have nothing to eat. Can you help me doing this? Okay. That big brand say, could do this is a very good idea. We love it. But can you wait until next week? Because we have to send this to get approval from
Uh,
the chairman, from the board of director. And I feel like that, oh my God, hunger cannot wait.
hunger
Right?
cannot
So I
wait.
said, okay, never mind. So I hang up and I call my SME friend. She sell like a fried pork in the fish market. Okay. So I call her and say, can you help me doing the lunchbox? She just people, the vendor, the street food ratio. She just the street food. She just say, yes, Louis, I will do it. And then I say, listen, I don't have any money yet. We don't have any money yet. And she said, don't worry, I have some small saving. I will do it. Okay.
Wow.
And she did it. Okay. And within one day, she told me that after I finish the boxing every meal, I will do like a Facebook Live. She loves Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Okay. She is street food, but she's quite popular among the street food.
Yeah.
She starts to do the live and say, oh, right now, we are doing some lunch box for the doctor, such and such. The next day, Rachel, actually within 1 week, we gain 1 million baht from the
No.
people whom we don't know.
Wow.
Okay. And the money keep coming. So we managed to make a lunch box for almost like a 10,000 bucks for 2 months and give to like a 7 hospital. But the interesting point is that street food.
Yep.
Instead of like has to lay off her people, she
Mm.
can manage to keep all of the staff with her
Yeah.
because of the good deed that she did.
Yeah.
People just keep calling her and say, I also need a lunchbox for my
Right.
staff, for another hospital. So the good deed that she did
Yeah.
returned over to her.
Became an exchange, like a,
Yeah. And
yeah.
she even gained more than she gave from the first place. And
Wow.
that's a good karma.
This story is one of those that we should read in a newspaper or something. That's so beautiful.
It's
Wow.
very beautiful.
Amazing. I see where you're coming from. And it takes that small decision, right? Between a
Yeah.
corporate person and a small business, it shows. I mean, if the corporate had said yes, we don't know, right? But the point is, when your values are clear,
When you become like a big corporation, you become like an institute. But when you are small, like a SME,
yeah,
you are more humanized.
of
You
course,
still people.
yeah, you still have the
You still
community.
people, and you feel more about how people feel. She told me that I understand when people are hungry because I was poor before. I know how it feels
Yeah,
when you don't have any money and
yeah,
we have no hope.
yeah. Very beautiful story. Thank you for sharing that and for validating that, your philosophy is being practiced in the work that you do.
Uh-huh.
It makes a big difference. Okay. Well, Nui, thank you for sharing and thank you for taking 30 minutes of your car ride to talk to me.